Hey guys, how you doing? Right here again. If you'd like to subscribe, it's Nitro Kyosho. Well, I made one video about this. I ended up deleting it. I didn't like some of the things that I said in it, and I think I phrased some things wrong. So this is going to be the new video. The video wasn't up there too long, so I don't think anybody really watched it anyways. But if you'd like to subscribe, it's Nitro Kyosho. And I'll get right to the point. There was issues with the Sab Goblin 500 and the Scorpion 4020 1350 kV motor working in sync with the Talon 90 by Castle Creations. That was the only combination there was an issue with because the Scorpion 4020 1350 was rated putting out 90 amps. The Talon 90 was rated at a max of 90 amps. And they were having a lot of issues. Guys were all over Healy Freak complaining about Castle, saying they're burning up, blowing up, whatever have you. The bottom line, guys, is it's not Castle's fault. It was Sab's fault. They're the ones that put this combo in the book for anybody who went with it. I went with it personally. I didn't have any crashes. I didn't have any issues. But because of all the issues that are going on, I upgraded to the Phoenix Edge, the newest one, the Light 130. This has all the bells and whistles. It's got the auxiliary wire for the telemetry. It's got the data log, in which the Talon didn't have. It can do just about everything. It's got the VEC. So basically what happened was everybody had followed what they said in here. And some guys got lucky like me and didn't have an incident. And other guys had fires and burn-ups and big crashes resulting because of it. So just for the guys out there in Healy Freak, kind of lay off Castle. And I'm not a representative of Castle, but it wasn't a Castle Creations problem. And it was just something that happened. It was a mistake. I think Sab should have come out and made a video or sent Sab owners some kind of a message telling them that wasn't a good setup. Basically why it wasn't a good setup, guys, is because you had 90 amps going into 90 amps, and that wasn't a good combination. It was right, the Talon 90 was right on the border of being able to handle that. The problem is, my buddy did some data logging on his 100 Castle controller, and he found that motor was spiking up to 140 at certain points. So the Talon 90 wasn't made for that motor, and it couldn't handle it. So really it shouldn't be a strike against Castle. It was a mistake by Sab. And I didn't personally have a crash resulting from the 90. Mine worked and I didn't have any issues, but after further investigations I wanted to go with something that was a little bit more and could handle a lot more power. I got this at RC Hobbies and More out in Winston, Connecticut. My buddy Big Jim hooked me up with this, and he did all the soldering for me, and I helped him out. I hate soldering. And he programmed it and made it easy. We just popped it right on there. Now guys, I put this thing on the side, even though we ran this on the side, and even though it would fit up underneath there, I don't want it under there. That was a stupid design. It doesn't get any airflow. Castle recommends it out here. Big Jim recommended it out there, and I recommend it out there. It doesn't take any of the beauty away from this helicopter, guys. It fits down there beautiful, and there's no modifications. I have all my Align ones on the outside, but for people that want the beauty and the aesthetics, you can fit it down in there with no problems. And this one will be able to handle all the power. So once again, lay off Castle, guys. It's not their fault. You know, if you put a V8 engine on a skateboard and go down the street and the skateboard self-destructs, who do you blame? The skateboard maker or yourself? So, I wasn't big up on amperages, but I am now. I got a big education on it. I was a good builder, I thought, and a good setup man, but there's always things to learn, guys. And now I got an education in how to pick out speed controls and amperages and what it all means when it's all connected and how it's going to work. This one, like I said, has the telemetry, the data login, has all the bells and whistles, and even comes with a nice little Castle sticker pack to put on. And it comes with all the quick start guides, the instructions, and everything is written out pretty clear in English for you. So anyways, guys, that's the only issue. There was no issue really with the Talon, except it was paired with a motor it couldn't handle. So they're not defective, and you know, if you want to point the finger and you want to blame anybody, I guess you got to blame the guy that was testing these and put it in the book. Okay, but that's the short and sweet story of it. And I hope you guys got something out of this video. Hope you learned something. And these are priced pretty reasonable, you know. And I guess I'll keep the Talon 90 for a backup for my T-Rex 500 in case that speed control goes. But that's all I got to say, guys. If you want this thing to perform better and work better, put that thing on the outside. Don't bury it underneath there. It was buried underneath a 5,000 milliamp battery, putting the heat down on the top of that thing, and then it had the Scorpion 4020 1350 oven on top of it, throwing more heat around, and it's not a good situation for speed control. So take my advice, guys, put it on the outside. You won't be sorry. And that's the one I use, the Castle, the newest one, Phoenix Edge, 130 amps. So thanks for watching. I hope this answers a lot of guys' questions out there of what was going on with Castle. And we'll talk to you soon. Let me give you a quick zoom in before we cut this. And there you go. Fits in there absolutely like it was made to be there. The battery connects right in there. The wires are plenty long enough. And that thing is going to be nice and cool and nice and happy on the outside, guys. Thanks for watching.